I got people asking me, is it difficult to drive a taxi? And would you recommend it to anybody? I would say yes, it's difficult, and I would not recommend driving taxi as a living. Why? Let me explain. Firstly, driving is for living is actually very hard. On the surface, driving is quite straightforward, right? Uncle, can you drive point A, then point B? That's all, just drive, right? But actually, there's more than that. You need full focus, 100%. Your mind need to be 100% on the road when you drive, right? Why? Because you got passengers, right? Safety first, right? And on the road, anything can happen. No, for those drivers, lah. Suddenly, people, the car change lane. People just suddenly come out. Cyclists on the road. So many things. So your mind is 100% on the road as long as you're driving. So if let's say you're driving for 4 hours straight, 4 hours of 100% of your brain juice. So just imagine you are doing out a project for your office. You can you do your project. You can still go and drink coffee, make some cereal, chat with your colleague. We cannot, if you on the road 100% is 100% already. So it's a bit draining for your mind. You need full focus. So it's a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina, right? So secondly, long hours. You need to drive long hours. There's no escape. To cover rental alone, I personally have to drive at least 3 hours on a good day or 4 hours just to cover rental only. Okay, to be frank with you, my daily rental is $120. It's about 120. So I need to drive at least 3 to 4 hours to cover just the rental. So first 4 hours or 3 hours is not my money, is for comfort, right? Then the next 1 or 2 hours, what does it do? It is to cover my petrol, and it's to cover my parking, my makan money, right? So 6 hours gone. Haven't anything in my pocket yet, no. So after that, then it's my own money, right? So after that, I can rest. I choose to rest to cover. That means cover my expenses for the day, or I can continue to drive, and of course I'll continue to drive to earn for myself, right? So meaning at least 10 hours, reasonably 10 hours to get a decent earnings. For me, I drive 10 to 12 hours. On a good day, I'll drive up to 14 hours on a monthly basis. So that's one. That's another one, long hours. And also, what happens if you are sick? So nobody cares. In our industry, you're sick, so nobody will give you MC. You still need to pay your rental. You still need to pay your expenses. So what do we do? So some driver, they have partners. They have like tag team like that, buddy to cover their afternoon shift, night shift. But for single warrior, single driver, full time like me, die already, MC. Then you don't have money backup as a, save up as a backup. You die already So for us, it's very important to save up for rainy days like this, because we are not covered for MC, right? Even though you can say Comfort don't charge rental if you are hospitalized, but also means you have no income, right? Which is a big thing also. You still need to pay your bills, still need to pay your obligations, your debt. So that's the other thing, no MC. If you go vacation, the car stay in the car park, you also need to pay. So you see, year-end vacation with my family, like last year we went to Penang, Malaysia for 4 days. The 4 days when my car is taxi is parked at the car park, I'm still paying the rental every day. So I try to always plan my trip a little bit shorter to lighten the damage a bit. Yeah, that's the thing. No vacation, no MC. Oh, the other thing is discipline. This line you need a lot of discipline. Unlike other freelance job where maybe the client will chase you for deadline. Like, okay, I need to submit this work to my client next week. For taxi, there's no deadline What deadline there are? The only deadline is you have to pay your rental every day Yeah, so there's nobody to push you to drive, to push you to earn more. So in that sense, you although yes, you are your own boss, you choose your own time, you don't have much freedom because you still need to cover that long hours to cover up your expenses and then to earn for yourself. So if let's say one day you wake up and say suka like !walao! Today I don't feel like driving very sian. Sometimes you have this kind of feeling. Cannot. If you keep have this kind of feeling, die already. How to drive taxi? Every day rain shine, no matter what your mind is mood for what kind of mood you are in you can throw that out the window. First thing, wake up, brush your teeth, bathe ready, go down, start engine and start moving. No need to think so much. So discipline 100%. That's why this line not for everyone. I've been driving for 4 or 5 years already. Coming 5 years actually. So you need to have that kind of discipline. You need to have that kind of focus to move on, to endure, right? So yeah, it's tough. I wouldn't say it's easy. It's even I've been driving for 4 or 5 years. It's still tough for me. Sometimes I just want to break. I just want to throw everything and sleep or not do anything But how to? Right, you still need to pay the expenses. That's what motivate me to keep driving. Not the right or best motivation, but whatever. Right? Yeah, this line is tough. It's not easy. But the thing about taxi and private hire in general, the entry to barrier is quite low. I mean, all you need is to pass a test, the TDVL for taxis or the the private hire vocational license. You can start driving already, right? So I think that's the main thing why people want to join this industry. Is the barrier is quite low, and also with this license you can start driving and start earning, right? It looks quite simple, but once you get into it, then you find out, actually not so easy I need to drive so long to earn a decent amount, and there's so many things to learn. It's not just driving from point A to point B. On some route you need to decide, do you have to go by highway or do you want to go by another alternative route to reach your destination, and your lane management must be good. You must be streetwise. So along the way, I think people find out that yes, maybe you can earn, but the question is how much, right? Is it decent, and how much is decent, or how long to drive to be decent? Maybe I can share more next time but now I have to start driving again. So next time, bye.